The 16th Let's Play is Fable. So this is Fable, or Fable The Lost Chapters, or Fable Anniversary for Xbox, Xbox 360 and PC. It is made by Big Blue Box Studios, which is a satellite company of Lionhead Studios, and was released back in 2004, 2005 and 2014 respectively. This version I'm going to be playing is Fable Anniversary, which I know has had some bad rep in the past, but it seems to be okay from what I've played. So sit down, stay a while, and let me tell you a tale of a hero. After the tragic loss of his beloved family, a boy joins the Heroes Guild, a training facility for aspiring heroes. What will the boy become? A devout servant of light, or an instrument of evil? Only time will tell as this young boy travels the length and breadth of Albion to discover new sights, legendary artefacts, and shocking truths that are intertwined with the boy's family and his own destiny. So this premature next Let's Play video is being released because I have a few questions that I need to know before Thursday. That's this Thursday. That is the 26th of May 2015. I need to ask these questions so I know how to go ahead with this, but I'll talk about those questions later on. First, I just want to say how much I love Fable. Fable is an amazing game. I'm always referencing some of the quotes in other Let's Plays I do, but Fable is just a great little RPG. It's absolutely fantastic. I absolutely adore it. It's a bit more upbeat to what we've been used to. Obviously, we just finished Harvest Moon. It's a very slow-looking game. Fable is a little bit more action-based since it's an action RPG. It's got an underlying moral choice dilemma which you can choose to go through. You can either be good or evil. It's not very extensive. You can only choose good or evil, like the Overlord games. It's very similar to that in some cases. And just a little example of how much I love this game. This is why I think this is going to be a good Let's Play. I bought the game and I wanted to test it because I heard bad things about the Anniversary Edition. So I played it just to see what would happen if it would freeze or anything. And so far nothing has happened apart from one freeze, which has seemed to have stopped now. But basically I was only going to play this for a few hours. This turned into a week-long thing that I did. I got quite far in the game. So I'm very refreshed with the controls, but I love the game. It's just fantastic, and it's one of those games you can just lose yourself in, especially with all the customization and all that sort of stuff. Okay, so one of the questions I want to ask is, what weapon shall I use? There are 4 selections. There's swords, there's maces, there's axes, and there's hammers. There's more detail involved with swords. There are 3 different types of swords, and the best weapons are swords. So I'm leaning towards more swords, but what I'm going to do is, because there's 2 different types of each weapon, whereas swords, you get great swords at the end, which are heavier, and you have to be quite strong to wield them. Same with maces, great maces, there's great axes, and there's great hammers as well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with a weaker version and build up to the bigger, heavier version. But the question is, do you want swords, maces, axes, or pickaxes? I would highly recommend swords. The best weapons are swords. There's more variety of swords, so I would suggest swords, but I'm leaving it up to you. The other question is to do with the copyright laws about the game and how I can do Let's Plays of it. Microsoft allow you to do Let's Plays of the games, but you can't use the game's title as its video title. So I can't call it Fable Episode 1, blah, blah, blah. I have to give it a little title. So I've got just a selection of choices here. I can either call it A Fable Adventure, Episode 1, blah, 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 blah. A Fable Hero, Episode 1, blah, 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 blah. An Adventure in Fable, Episode 1, blah, 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 blah. The Book of Fable, blah, 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 blah. The Story of Fable, blah, 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 blah. Or The Tale of Fable, blah, 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 blah. I'm leaning towards more a Fable Adventure, but it's up to you which one you choose. I have no idea on this one, so it's up to you which one you think. But that is the 2 questions. Okay, but this is going to be a full Let's Play, both story and all collectibles. I have already decided what morality I'm going to go for, and because I know some of you won't like me collecting loot and stuff, I'm going to do a version of pointing in this Let's Play, where the pointing will be me going around collecting things from certain towns. And I will clearly label when I'm doing any backtracking, where I go back to an area to get some loot which I didn't get the last time, if it's going to take too long to keep in the main Let's Play. But this all starts on Tuesday the 31st of May 2016. The first episode should be about 30 minutes, and the second episode will be a little bit longer. But that's it for this next Let's Play is video. There's 2 questions for you to answer. Hope you enjoy this Let's Play. It's going to be starting very soon. I'm very excited for it. I love the game. Let's hope that this tale of a hero is an exciting one. And I'm going to finish this cup of tea. And I will say until the next time we meet, farewell.